So today I'm 2 years on testosterone, and I had asked if anybody had questions of like what it's been, what I've gone through in the past 2 years. Um, like any questions that, as long as they weren't disrespectful or invasive in the sense that you wouldn't ask a normal you wouldn't ask a normal person. So let's see. Did it give you mood swings? What did it make you feel like? I had so many mood swings when I first started. I went through second puberty. I've had two puberties. Um, so my mood swings were there were a lot of mood swings. I was say really good, then really mad, then really upset, then really okay. There were many mood swings. I'm pretty sure everyone I live with had dealt with my downs. Like a lot of the down, like they heard. I don't know how many times my friends dealt with it, but because I thought I had a good handle on it, didn't always have that great of a handle on it, but I had a lot of mood swings. They were many mood swings. Um, it when I first my first shot ever burned like fire. It was awful. It was like fire in my butt. It hurt so bad. It was sore for like 2 weeks. It was the most painful shot I had ever experienced. It was ridiculous. I never thought the shot could be that bad. Um, but it it got easier. It's easier now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Um, but like even like a few days after, like I felt more confident, and I guess that's more of like the more that's more placebo, I think, than anything, because the effects, other than like there were no like real effects at that point. They were just the testosterone was just getting into my system, so my body was just adjusting to it. Um, but even from like a few days, I felt instantly like I could feel a difference. Um, falsetto. Finding a falsetto was the hardest thing I have ever done. Being someone who's been in chorus their entire life and has been singing their entire life, like figuring out falsetto was the most difficult thing I've ever done. Um, I still don't even know how to describe it. I can only do it if I'm not really thinking about it. If I'm thinking too much about it, I can't do it at all. Um, it's really hard, and I never realized that. I guess I don't know how it is for cis guys, but as a trans guy, it's really hard to do a falsetto, um, and do a falsetto well, and keep it up. It's I don't know that one. It's really hard. I don't I don't know. I don't think cis guys have that much of a problem with it, but I think it's different in my case. I don't know. Uh, I do have a pretty nice singing range now, though. I can hit some pretty deep high. I can hit some decently high notes. I can hit some really. I can hit some decent low notes too. Um, but I'm really happy with where my voice is musically. Um, Even generally, just I'm really happy with my voice. Really happy with where it is. It's not too high pitched. It's actually fairly deep, and I'm really happy with it. Um, yeah. So falsetto is really hard, and I don't know if that's just me. Um, is there anything that surprised you thus far, and what has been your proudest moment? Something that surprised me was how many needles I was gonna go through. I never really thought about that at all. Um, when I have to administer, I have two needles. I have one to pull it out into the syringe, and then I have one to actually give myself a shot. And so I go through two needles a week, 8 needles a month, give or take. So it's a lot of needles. It's weird. Never realized how many needles I had to go through. So that's really surprising to me. My proudest moment was the first time I didn't get misgendered and was completely seen as the way I should be. That was a really proud moment. I don't even remember. It was like, I don't even know why I'm yawning. It was about a year and a half ago. It was the most amazing feeling ever. Let's see. What's the biggest change you've noticed in the last 2 years? The biggest change I've noticed is how comfortable I am around other people now. My anxiety isn't as bad. Meeting new people is still terrifying, and still worried about like the whole trans thing. Like, I don't ever want to bring it up. Holy crap! Oh my god! I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. But it's terrifying to meet new people because I don't want to bring it up, but I want to bring it up. It's part of my life. It's part of who I am, but it's not really anybody's business. But yeah, I've noticed that since I've been on testosterone, I've been less antisocial. I've been more outgoing. I've been more open to doing new things. More open to just meeting new people, hanging out with new people, becoming friends with people. Like, it's a really good feeling. I like it. I'm happy with that. I've always wanted to be able to talk to people, and now I can. It's really nice. Do you feel at one with yourself as you go through your treatment? Yes, I do. I feel more myself every day. It's been a really long point. It's been a really long journey to get to where I am right now. I've got my name legally changed. I'm 2 years on testosterone. I'm about to set up a consultation with a surgeon. I never realized I could be this happy, like this comfortable, this happy. It's complete turnaround from where I was 4 years ago. Extremely. Like, I am a completely different person than I was when I first came out, and I'm so happy about that. Um, do you feel more yourself, more at peace? Yes and no. I'm not 100% at peace with myself. I don't think there's ever going to be a point in time where I look at myself and I say, yes, I look exactly the way I'm supposed to. That being said, when I do look at myself, I'm like, yes, this is how I'm supposed to look right now. When I get my surgery, I'm gonna be excited. I'm like, yes, this is great. This is how I'm supposed to look. This is how I'm supposed to be. When the scars heal, I'll be like, yes, this is how I'm supposed to look. But even after that, I'm still different. I'm still not cis. I'm still not right, in the sense that I'm not cis, and that's always going to be a factor, and I will never be at peace with that, but I'm at peace that I'm not, if that makes sense. Do you ever even for one moment doubt your decision, or has this moved you forward in your life's journey? I've never once doubted anything. I've doubted a lot of things in my life. I've doubted coming out. I've doubted relationships. I've doubted myself. Like, friendships, school, work. I've doubted almost everything. This, however, I have never once faltered. I I've never been so sure about something that when I first came out, I've never been so sure of something in my entire life. And I just wanted to begin doing what I'm doing what I'm doing now. And it was just frustrating because no one would see that. And I just wanted to get to where I am. And I've never once doubted being on testosterone. I've never doubted a shot. This is what I'm supposed to do. This is who I am. I'm not being anybody other than myself. I'm completely who I am. And it takes people their entire life to figure that out most of it sometimes. And I got lucky enough to figure it out at 16. And I got even more lucky that I was able to start hormones when I was 18. So I got lucky. I becoming more myself every day, and it's wonderful. I love it. I don't think I'll ever doubt. I don't think I'll ever doubt being this. I don't think I'll ever doubt myself in this sense. So I didn't get any other questions. One thing I do want to point out, though, is that I will be setting up a consultation with a surgeon within the next month. And that being said, I'm not sure whether or not insurance is going to cover the surgery due to Maryland laws and insurance laws. And I will post the link again, but if you wouldn't mind maybe donating a few dollars to my surgery fund or just spreading the word. I feel really shitty for asking, but I work full time, and I even the money that I make, it's still hard making $8,000 for surgery because insurance doesn't think it's a real necessary thing. The only way they're going to see it as a necessity is if I go back to therapy, which I will. But it's still a lot of money. It's a lot of money out of pocket, and I don't have it all. I don't. It's hard to make the money. So, thanks for watching, and I don't know how to end this. So yeah.